Congratulations, guys. How much of a relief was it to see that second goal go in at the end and know you were going home with all 3 points from Burnley today?
Oh, it was a relief. You know, it's always difficult winning 1-0 away in this difficult ground. We had the attitude, we keep the clean sheet, so we are really happy with the win.
Diving header from you. You don't see many of those nowadays, Pedro, but how good was the ball from your teammate Gittins?
To be honest, it was a little bit funny because yesterday in training, I had a cross and the header was really bad and the guys were joking with me. So today I could score with the head with a beautiful cross and I'm happy to help the team.
Andrey, what a performance from you today. How good did it feel out there in that midfield?
So I'm so happy to play 90 minutes and help my teammates. But I think the most important is the victory. And we're so happy to get three points.
How good was he today?
Unbelievable. The fight that he had in the middle of the pitch, the quality that he had to secure second balls, to take the ball away from the pressure. We need these kind of things when we are in a game that is a lot of battles to calm down the game. So I am really happy for him. He's working a lot and we hope he continues to help the team like he's doing.
You've had to be really patient with your Chelsea career. This is now your third Premier League start of the season. How much confidence can a performance like this one today give you going forward?
So I think my teammates help me a lot. I think it's easy for me to play with him, with the other players too. So I'm so happy to win this game.
How important was it to get this victory today ahead of a big week, 2 massive games at Stamford Bridge to come against Barcelona and Arsenal?
It's always good. It's always good to come back from international break when we are away for a little bit of time, but now we will spend more time together. So it's really good and we are looking forward to the games because it's this type of games we want to play. This one is a different one with battles. Like I said, it was difficult to come here to play in this kind of ground, but we are looking already for the next game.
A lot of things good for Chelsea today.
Yeah, interesting to hear him saying he missed that header in training yesterday and managed to do it the right thing today.
Well, nobody's watching in training. That's what it's for, to practice and hone your skills. So it was a relatively easy header as headers go. You know, the ball in was a great one, and when you're facing sort of square to the play like that, it's much easier to guide your header, and especially when you go back across the goal. So it was a lovely ball, fantastic header, and it set Chelsea on their way. They had a little bit more confidence after that and definitely deserved the win. And we look at the goal again here. Cucurella really starts it with another one of his runs, deep runs. He really does those well, and then, I mean, after that, it's just a beautiful cross, beautiful finish. But could Hartman have done any better here, Gary?
Yeah, I think he's had a decision to make. We spoke about it. He ended up with 2 players and he decided to go with the one with Enzo Fernández. I think Florentino, if he'd have tracked Fernández, would have made his life easier. He didn't. Ultimately had a decision to make. But take nothing away from the ball. That is the quality and that is what unlocked the game, that piece of quality. You
know, as a defender,
yeah,
you say he has a decision to make, but no matter where he goes, shouldn't he just almost concentrate on but the flight of the way? If he picks that flight of the ball up early, it doesn't matter if he picks any of them up, he wins the header, but he gets affected by the run.
If you stop it here, so first of all, I'm angry with Florento, should I say, sorry, for not tracking. He's in a position there, he has a responsibility for me, seeing and marking Enzo to track. He doesn't, he stands still, lets Enzo run off the back of him. So straight away as a defender, I'm disappointed with that. But that's happened and I've got a decision to make then. So I have to try and read the flight of the ball and then clear it. But like I said, if he tracked that runner, which is his job, ultimately, it allows me to have the man behind it and that's it. It's down to winning the header. But he didn't. Ultimately ended up with 2v1 on the back post. And the ball was so good. The ball was so good. Take nothing away, like I keep saying. It was a great piece of quality.
Yeah, speaking of great pieces of quality and good deliveries, let's talk about Mark Cahill, because it was his first Premier League goal involvement that led to the second goal, which ultimately wraps it all up. It was balanced at that point still. Anything could have happened at 1-0, and then Chelsea wrap it up late.
Yeah, he was so direct, so strong. I mean, the goal was incredible. I mean, this is quite late on in the game. Look at this for confidence, not only by, you know, the defence, but the goalkeeper, and then right the way through the team. Like two substitutions, Guiu and obviously Gusto there. 2 substitutions contributed greatly to that goal, but that is strong and powerful and direct, and I mean, it's very good play. And eventually the goal scorer probably had the easiest job of the whole move, I would say. I mean, that first little bit in their own 6-yard box, extremely confident. 88 minutes, you're 1-0 up. And you're doing that in your own six-yard box.
I was expecting Gusto to try and chest it back.
Yeah.
He almost made his job more difficult, but Sanchez was so calm and collected there. Played out instead of just lumping the ball. The next minute it's in the back of the net. But do you know what? It was as well a great decision by Cahill. It's about making right decisions at the right times. He's took the player on, powerful running. He's in. You know, do you lash at a shot or do you have the awareness to pick a teammate out, which he did, and that's game over.
Yeah, Chelsea's top goal scorer there, Fernández, wrapping up the victory. Pedro Neto also now into 4 Premier League goals so far this season. We'll talk about the goal scorers because they get all the glory, Gary. What about the defence? 3
so
clean
they should.
3 clean sheets in a row now for Chelsea.
Yeah, they defended very well. After the first 20 minutes, I felt that the line was quite high. They got done early on with a few counter-attacks. They tidied that up, and after that, they was very solid. So yeah, like you said, 3 clean sheets. It's a feather in the cap for Chelsea because I look at the performances against the likes of Liverpool, against Tottenham. It's very easy to get yourself up and motivated for them games. The feather in the cap for Chelsea is the last few results, you know, against Wolves, against Burnley after you've travelled international and all the rest of it, to go and get the results and get up the road. That's what you need to mount title challenges. And I think that's what they're doing quietly at the moment.
Yeah, as you mentioned, just 3 points behind the league leaders, moved above Manchester City. Now, of course, City and Arsenal still have to play, but it means that next Sunday is suddenly a top-of-the-table clash.
It is, yeah, all of a sudden. It's a very big one. It's always a big one. It's an Arsenal-Chelsea, they're big games, but that just makes it even more spicy. I mean, they're within touching distance as things stand. As we know, Arsenal play this weekend in a big game themselves, and that's not going to be easy in the North London derby. But that's always been a great game over the years.
And that's a reward, like you said, for having the 12:30 kickoff. You can just sit back and watch the results come in now. You know.
Provided it's job done. It was job done, but at 1-0. Were Chelsea lucky to get away with this? I have a feeling you guys disagree. Maybe still.
No, we agree with the outcome.
Points.
I think we agree with the outcome. I mean, we've seen in the Champions League, I think it was a game involving Aston Villa.
Tyrone Mings.
That's right. And we've seen this been given as a penalty. Now, I believe the goalkeeper is taking this because watch the way he runs away. He's making another angle for the pass. There's no way he's running over. Look, and he's almost stopped now still and thinking, wow, what's happening? I think he's taken it as if it's a goal kick. However, in saying that, obviously the defence aren't, and the defender puts his hand on the ball. Now, if I'm a referee, I need to be absolutely sure. And if I was in that position, I would have probably let it go myself. So I think you think that something else was going on with the keeper, maybe. But we both agree that probably should have been let go.
I think that's a key thing. I think the referee has to be 100% sure. And you can interpret this in 2 different ways. You can interpret it in the way that Michael said. Or, for example, if you look at it the way of Sanchez has gone to Chalobah. Right, you spot the goal kick, I'm going to make an angle here. You can look at it that way. If that's the case, there's nothing wrong with it. If it isn't the case, there's a hell of a lot wrong with it. And the consequence is huge. So you have to be 100% sure as a referee to give that decision. I think it was the right outcome. But like we said before, it was very, very risky. Very risky.
Yeah, you won't want to be doing that every week. You'll get 1 or 2 given against you. But I think the referee probably erred on the side of caution, and rightly so, I thought.
OK, so Chelsea got away with that one. There was no penalty, as you both agree with the outcome. Let's look at the week for Chelsea, though, because we've already touched on it and kind of mentioned that there is a big week to come. But this is what they face. Barcelona in the Champions League at Stamford Bridge, and then Arsenal in the Premier League. Also at Stamford Bridge. You know all about those big Champions League nights at Stamford Bridge?
What a time to be a Chelsea player with them 2 games. They're the games that you miss when you retire. You look at that now and you've got Barcelona at home and Arsenal at home. 2 amazing games. Like we said earlier, it worked in their favour today. They managed to rest a few players. It worked out well. You didn't need to get Cahill off the bench, you know, for Fernández at home, resting up. So it worked in their favour, and 2 huge games now, but 2 games to look forward to. Barcelona and Arsenal at home. The bridge will be rocking for them 2 games, I'm sure.
The bridge will be rocking. Well, Chelsea fans are rocking right now. They're into second after claiming all 3 points at Burnley in the early kick-off. Plenty more football to